Hello everyone. Sorry here. Thank you so much for joining me for Kendra Card Challenge 17. I will be making a card following sketch 12. And this is a hop that we are all partaking in, and we're going to be creating each sketch through this hop. So you definitely want to follow through because there is prizes that can be won by watching these videos. All you have to do is just wait for each one of us to give us our own passcode, and I'll give that a little bit later. And in the description box below of all of our channels, you will see a form, and in that form will be where you say which video you watched and what is the passphrase they gave. For sketch 12, it's actually quite simple. If you're following the cutting guides, there's actually 3 strips of paper from paper E, and I put the sketch in the corner there on the right so you can see it. Very simple, but I wanted to add a little bit more. I'm getting into the Valentine season. I just love Valentine's. I love everything about the decor, the colors and everything. So I'm hopping right in making sure that I get some of these cards created. But because my paper only needed 3 strips, I decided to use a background pattern paper as well. You don't need to do this. You can keep it white. You can use just plain colored cardstock. You can emboss, you can foil. There's so many things you can do. I chose pattern paper because it matches, but I'm also not cutting all my sketches, right? So I would have extra paper. So however it works for you. I'm also adding some matting layers to my strips just to tie in more red and to separate it from those hearts. And if I'm being strategic to make sure I don't cover half hearts in my background so you can see nice straight columns. I guess at this point I can say that the passphrase for my video is Pear Blossom Press, and you just need to add that to the form, and that is Pear Blossom Press. They are a sponsor to Kendra Card Challenge, and we would like to thank them for their donations to prizes that you guys can win at the end of each quarter. If you're not familiar with Kendra Card Challenge, it is a card sketch challenge where each quarter, which we're in the first quarter of challenge 17, so that's January, February, and March, you have up to 3 times to submit card sketches following all 15 sketches. You just need to take one photo, and then this time we're doing it a little bit differently. Instead of posting it to the Facebook group to enter, you will post it to the InLinkz party, and those links will be found on kendracardchallenge.com or in the Facebook group. Definitely still use the Facebook group album to post your projects so everyone can see and be inspired by what you create. And then you're eligible to win the prizes in the end. You can only do it once per month. So you can do it 3 times, but you can only submit it for 1 for January, 1 for February, and 1 for March. And then that's when the next challenge would be created. And then you can submit 13, or you can submit 3 more. Now you may be wondering, how do I start and download this PDF so that I can cut my papers and make 15 fantastic cards? And the answer to that is you can go to the Kendra Card Challenge Patreon group, and there is a link on cardsbykendra.com. In the top page there it says download current KCC PDF, and that will take you to the Patreon group. You do need to create an account and have a membership with the Patreon group, but you do not have to pay anything. It is free. You just need to create a free account. Once you do that, you can download the PDF, print it, or you can use it on the screen if that works for you. And then the actual challenge is finding 6 pieces of pattern paper, and they will be 6 by 6 inches. And then you follow the cutting guides that are in that PDF. And they'll tell you exactly where to cut, how big each piece is, and then they'll give you the 15 sketches, and they'll all be color coordinated so you can see exactly where each piece goes. And that's it. It does seem like it could be a little daunting at first, but once you get familiar with it, it's actually very simple and straightforward. always feel free to ask me questions in the comments below if you have any questions. Or another amazing place is the Facebook group on the Kendra Card Challenge Facebook group, and ask your questions there and someone will be able to answer it. So that is the long speech. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, and it explained enough that you can get started yourself. And while I was chatting away, I had been creating this Happy Valentine's card. I was using the die and stamp set from This Calls for Confetti. I just really love how it cuts out this happy, and you can just put a little sentiment strip there, and there's a bunch of different sentiments on that. And I'll put that in the description box below if you're interested in that die. To finish off this card, I am going to add 3 little hearts matching that foil paper that I use for the sentiment, and that will just add a little bit of shine to the card. Now for my card, I am following the sketch almost exactly, except for that little circle where it says any object there, and I've replaced that with 3 little hearts. And that's the freedom that you have when you're following the sketches. Don't feel like you're confined to the sketch. So there we go. Very simple, very quick, and that's following sketch number 12. So don't forget to check out everyone else along the hop. Every time you watch one, listen to that key phrase or passcode and add that to the spreadsheets for more chances to win amazing prizes. So until the next time, enjoy Kendra Card Challenge 17. I look forward to see what you all create, and have a fantastic day. Talk to you later. Bye.